Welcome to Divine Hand for another soulful, insightful message. Take what resonate, leave what doesn't. Collective. I'll pre-pull some cards for our convenience, and with that being said, let's get started. So I have a song in my head right now, and it goes, "I'm a ball till the day I fall. Long as my bitches love me, yeah, 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 yeah." Okay, so I think that's Ball to the Day I Fall. I don't know the artist, but that tune was in my head just now before I started to read. Okay, so it does pertain to the read. What I'm getting here is like collective. You may be shining, you may be balling in some type of way, and your light is irritating someone demons. Okay. So I pulled the oracle card, and the oracle card reads, "The one who sees your soul will never ask you to shrink." Okay, so this card is speaking of that authentic love. Okay, that aligned connection. Okay, and this is what we're going into for 2026. Okay, this is the energy we're going into. Okay, if not all, majority. All right. A relationship where, you know, you're free to fully be yourself. Okay. It just reminds you that, you know, the right people will not dim your light. Okay. They will celebrate you. They will expand it, that light. Okay. They will stand beside you as you grow is what I'm getting. Okay. So this is unconditional acceptance, right? Healthy relationships, okay? Being seen and valued, okay? Release the people who has limited you in some way, because that just says that they have limits on themselves and they want to project and put those limits on you. Okay, so let's get into the read. Okay, so the first card I have is the Queen of Pentacles. And so this can be any earth sign. This represents Capricorn, but this can be any earth sign. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, okay? And this is representing your worth, right? This is building solid foundations with solid people. This is nurturing energy, okay? And like an inner stability that you have about yourself, collected. And unstable people don't like stable people. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is, okay? You're someone who just gives generously, and now you're being called to just be, generous to yourself. You are the prize. Don't shrink to be accepted is what I'm getting here. Okay, so keep balling, my collective. All right. Okay, so then the next card we have is the Two of Swords upright. And so, you are releasing anything that calls you to be indecisive, okay? You have came to a crossroads regarding relationships or situations, and these things kind of keep you torn, or keep you confused. So you're releasing this, collective. You may be a Libra or dealing with a Libra. Okay, so it's just like, you know it's a choice between staying comfortable or versus like choosing what honors your soul. A decision is needed. Okay, so you do have to make a decision, right? But you are releasing any energies that keep you indecisive, okay, or confused, right? Not giving you all the information, right? But so the decision is keep shrinking or step into your authenticity is what I'm getting here, right? And this is why that song came in my mind. I'm a ball to the day I fall. Long as my bitches love me. The bitches is a metaphor for your soul tribe, your spirit team. Okay. So then we have the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups is those supportive friends, that soul tribe that I'm saying, right? Or that a community where, you're truly, your true self shines, okay? Your soul alignment connection celebrates you, and it does not limit you. So, you got those people cheering you on, okay? You got those people cheering you on. That is your soul tribe. They don't ask you to change who you are, right? Or shrink in some type of way. Um, yeah, so let's keep it moving, okay? Um, so we got the Six of Wands in reverse, okay? So this is like, someone is feeling overlooked while you're in this this energy of just like celebrating yourself and others, and vice versa. Someone is feeling overlooked, right? They feeling unappreciated, or maybe undervalued, and this is because they do not see this stuff within themselves. Because don't nobody have to reassure you of who you are and what you are. You already know. You don't need validation from the outside, from anyone outside yourself. Okay, is what I'm getting. Okay. And so maybe someone didn't just recognize your worth, okay, or just try to dim your light in some way. So they want to try to dim your light, collective. But the very next card we have is the Death. It could be a Scorpio, okay? We talking about a Leo as well. Yeah, that didn't happen. Okay, your spirit team, no, it's not happening. Okay, no matter what they do, well, no matter what they try, it's not going to happen. Okay, um, this is like a necessary transformation, or just like an ending. So they wanted to try to end your celebration, collective, but they did not get victory with the Six of Wands in reverse. Okay, they were trying to do this behind the scenes. We got the Seven of Swords, right? They were trying to be sneaky about it, right? But they are being self-deceptive, because you see, you have your soul tribe, cheering you on. Right. And this is why whatever they wanted for you to end that celebration, to end that happiness, it did not work, right? They did not have victory, is what I'm getting here, right? It transformed something, right? That's all it did, right? So just trust your intuition, or who feels safe to be your full self around, okay? Then we got the Nine of Cups, and this is like you still sitting on that throne. Whatever they tried to do in secret, right? Whatever they tried to do in secret, collective, it didn't work, right? You still sitting on that throne, right? And especially on that spiritual throne, and it's going to manifest in the physical, or it already has, okay? And so this is like you having that emotional fulfillment, right? Your desires, your manifestations, is coming to fruition, okay? Choosing what honors you, brings you joy and fulfillment, is what I'm getting here with that, right? So we're going to choose ourselves, because this is about your worth, knowing your worth, right? And choosing yourself, right? Then we got the Star card. So dang, you shining. I'm a ball to the day I fall. All right. So this is like that hope, that healing, that authenticity, okay? That soul's alignment being seen, okay? And this is being seen by whoever is celebrating you, okay? Don't worry about those who's not celebrating you, because 9 times out of 10, they don't celebrate themselves, okay? So it's like, this is like your glow up energy, okay? And your soul is meant to be visualized, right? Your soul is meant to be visible, is what I meant to say, okay? And not small. You think you people that want to shrink your life, collective, these are small-minded people, okay? These are small-minded people. So these are not people that will celebrate you anyway, okay? You're being guided to release deception, or just draining energy, okay? And move towards what fulfills you, okay? You're closer to healing, authenticity, and being celebrated for who you are. And with that being said, thank you for listening, and I'll catch you on the next one.